Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing the get to know me tag. I just feel like would be a good point to do this because I've done a few videos about makeup and you've kind of gotten to see part of my personality, but I thought this would be a good way for you to get to know me a little bit better. Let's get right to it. The first question is, what is your middle name? And my middle name is Annette, and it's actually the same middle name my mom has and my grandma has, so it's kind of a generational thing, and I'll probably have my daughter's middle name also be Annette. The next question is, what is your favorite color? And I'd have to say my favorite color is, well, this is tricky because I love gold. And I know technically gold is a color, but I like gold as a metal. So like all of the jewelry I wear for the most part is gold. It's like my favorite accent color. But if I had to choose an everyday color, I would probably say purple and more leaning towards a lavender. And I'm wearing a purple top today, so I think that's fitting. My room is painted purple. As you can see, my sheets are purple. So yeah, I'd say purple is my favorite. How tall are you? I'm 5'6" and a ½ inch. I guess the ½ inch isn't really that necessary, but I usually just say I'm 5'6". Cats or dogs? So this is Winifred. She's a corgi. She's 2 years old, and she's just the sweetest little pup, aren't you? And she's so funny, she's so squishy and floppy, and I love her. One day I just told my mom, said, "Mom, we should get a corgi." And thankfully she listened to me. So I love my corgi. She's the best dog in the world. So I think right now I'd say I'm a dog person. Funniest moment throughout school. Probably the funniest thing that happened in college was that I was studied abroad my sophomore year of college, and this new app came out called Chat, and it was similar to Snapchat in that you could send things directly to certain people and it was just within that app, but this was all about rapping and raps, and so it had these pre-made tracks that you could rap to, and with my abroad program the app got huge, and so everyone was writing these raps, and you know, it's a bunch of white kids doing whatever. And one day, me and my best friend Megan, we wrote this rap to like combat all of these, you know, white boys with their really bad rapping and none of their rhythm. And I'm not to say like I'm a rapper, but it was all in good fun. And Megan and I gave ourselves rap names. And so I was Awex and she was Megamix, and we said that in the rap, and it just spread like wildfire. So we were in one abroad campus, and then it spread to the other abroad campuses. So I remember going to the one in Germany, and we got there and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, it's AWACS, like you guys need to do the rap for us." And that continued on through the rest of college. So I remember coming back from abroad my junior year, and people that I wasn't even really close with, like I knew who they were, they'd see me and be like, "Oh hey AWACS, what's up?" And that carried on even into my senior year. People would still call me AWACS. People that I would never have expected would call me AWACS, and it just stuck, and I thought that was hilarious because why did my fake rap name stick with people? And it was just the most bizarre and hilarious thing, and even to this day people will still refer to me as AWACS. So how many countries have you visited? And I guess now that you know that I've studied abroad, I think when I counted I had gone to 8 countries. The United States, Germany, France, Spain, Switzerland, London, Austria. I think I'm forgetting another one. But I think it's 8. Are you in/have you gone to college? I just graduated from college on April 29th, so like a month and a half ago. Ooh, 2 months ago. 2 months ago I graduated from college from Pepperdine University, and I'm so happy that I graduated. It was such an awesome experience. What was your favorite/worst subject in high school? I was really bad at math. And like I remember my freshman year of high school, I took geometry, and spatial awareness is just not my thing. Very abstract sort of spatial things like that are not my thing. So I really struggled with math, geometry specifically, and then my senior year, my IB math class, I didn't know you could even write essays about math. That's pretty much the summation of what that class was like. But I would definitely say my best class was theater. I was actually in 2 theater classes. my senior year and in the school productions. So I was in what we called advanced drama and also IB drama, and then I would perform in the musicals in the spring. So I would say theater was my strong suit. Singing and dancing, tap dancing was my favorite, and so I would say that was what I was good at, not math. What is your favorite drink? And if anyone knows me, they can tell you that it is Diet Coke. I can't even tell you the love affair that I have with Diet Coke. I love the bubbles. I like the flavor. And anyone who tries to tell me that Diet Pepsi is the same as Diet Coke, you're wrong. You're a liar. And what's actually great is that not too long ago, a few months ago, me and my friends did a blind taste test, and I was able to accurately identify the difference between Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, regular Coke, and Coke Zero. So my friends put some in each cup, and while I was in the other room, and then I came back and I tasted all of them, and I was able to identify what each one was. So don't try and tell me that they taste the same, because they don't. What is your favorite perfume? If we're talking actual perfume, I would say Daisy by Marc Jacobs. It's very floral, very fresh and clean, and it's just perfect for like spring and summer. So I'm really into the floral scents. The next one says tea or coffee. Honestly, I'd say neither. I'm just not into hot drinks. I'd rather have a cold drink. You know, everyone's like, oh, it's 8 a.m., time for my morning cup of coffee. I would be ready for a Diet Coke. I've had Diet Coke 6 a.m. Like, it's not a time thing. It's the bubbles and the cold and the flavor. So, you know, to me, it doesn't make sense to drink a hot drink in your attempts to wake up your body. To me, the carbonation and the cold of a Diet Coke is much more likely to wake me up than a hot cup of coffee. But if I had to pick one, I would pick coffee, and I would say an iced coffee. Like, I love the vanilla sweet cream cold brew from Starbucks. That's like the only coffee I'll drink because I just don't want to drink a hot cup of coffee. Sorry. What sports do you play / did you play? Well, I would not say I'm athletic at all. I have not played sports in so long, but when I was little, I played soccer, and I was in the goal because I was not good and I didn't like running, so I was in the goal. And then I stopped doing sports at like 10, and I started doing theater, so I would dance. So I would do jazz classes, and I did a lot of tap dancing and just kind of dance classes in general. And that was my sports for a while. And then in high school, I didn't want to do PE anymore because it was horrible, and my boyfriend at the time ran cross country. So my dumb ass was like, I can run cross country too. And it's funny to tell people now that I ran cross country because you would be shocked. If you knew me like in person, you'd be like, really? Oh. But I did actually run cross country. At one time in my life, I was able to run 6+ miles, and my fastest time was that I could run 3 miles in 24 minutes. So I was running an 8-minute mile, and for cross country, that's not fast, but I think that's pretty good for like normal people. And I was like super proud of myself, and that was the most rewarding part of cross country, was that it was never something I was good at. It was never something that people expected that I could or would do, and so I was just kind of going for it, and it was really empowering, and it sucked really a lot though. It was so hard, but I think I grew a lot, and I wouldn't do it again, but you know, it was good. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Easy! I love Jeffree Star, I love Manny MUA, I love Laura Lee, I love Jenna Marbles, I love Julian Solomita, I love Shane Dawson. He's my queen. He is everything. I think those are like my main ones that I watch. Oh, and The Gabby Show. Yeah, those are like the main ones that I watch regularly, that I consistently want to watch their videos. I have like post notifications for. The next one says, are you single or taken? And I am taken. I've been with my boyfriend for almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in October. And we have known each other since we were in preschool, but we didn't start dating until after I started college. He hadn't started college yet. So he and I have been through all of college together, and we both just started full-time jobs, and he's moving into a new apartment soon, so we've done a lot of really cool life things together. So next one says, do you speak any foreign languages, and if so, how well? Well, I took French all through high school, but at a high school level. And then I studied abroad in Switzerland in an area where they spoke French. So I took, I guess, 3 semesters of college level French. So you'd think that after that much French, after that many French classes, I would be much better at speaking French, but I'm really not. So I would say that I could read French fairly well, and I can understand it fairly well when spoken, but they speak so fast, and they kind of like blend words together, so it's really overwhelming. So I would say I'm not very good at all. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I only have one sibling. I have a younger brother. His name is Michael, and he is not even 2 full years younger than me. So he just turned 20 in March, and then I turned 22 on June 20th. So just recently. So almost 2 years, but not quite. What is your favorite restaurant? Without a doubt, Cheesecake Factory. I love Cheesecake Factory. I'd go there all the time. Cheesecake Factory is everything. They have anything and everything you could ever want. Like, no matter what mood I'm in, I know that Cheesecake Factory will have something that will make my stomach feel good. So, Cheesecake Factory all day, every day. Yes. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Well, last summer I watched all of Friends, so I love Friends, and I'm currently watching through all of Criminal Minds. I love thrillers, I love those kinds of shows, so I'm working through Criminal Minds. I'm 5 episodes into season 5, I think, and I love that. I love Stranger Things. Like I was kind of scared about that one, but then I watched it and was just so obsessed. I watched all of it in 24 hours. I couldn't stop. I was like, I have to see all of them now. So, Stranger Things, Criminal Minds, Friends. Done. And the last one says, tell us one of your bad habits. Just one? I guess one of my bad habits would be oversharing. Sometimes when I'm nervous about meeting new people or I'm in an uncomfortable situation, I sometimes overcompensate by just being really like out there and trying to make other people laugh. And so sometimes I'll just say things that are a little out there. But, and then it doesn't even necessarily make them feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable after. I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I say that? So oversharing, getting a little rambunctious, and sometimes also when I'm feeling nervous, I'll get like kind of sassy as like a defense mechanism. Like, I'm stressed, I feel anxious, let me put on this facade. So a bad habit is getting a little sassy with people I don't know very well, or people I do know well but feel uncomfortable. So putting up walls and using defense mechanisms is a bad habit that I have. There you guys go. That's my get to know me video. I hope this gave you guys a little bit more insight about who I am behind the makeup and beyond just all the beauty things. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!